Today we are going to be taking a look at Selfkey. We're going to be taking a look at what Selfkey is, what's going to send it to the moon, and what could potentially send it crashing down, because I've recently reviewed this coin and everybody has been pestering me because they enjoyed it to review it again in a more recent, up-to-date manner. So we can see that Selfkey is currently at a market cap of 61 million with a fully diluted market cap of 80 million because about 461 billion coins are in circulation out of a possible 6 billion, which gives it a current supply of about 85%. And obviously I like to see it when the circulating supply is close to the total supply because there's less supply to come in the future. And if there's less supply to come in the future as demand rises, economics would say that would lead to a price increase. So we can see that day on day, Selfkey is down 9%. It's down relative to Bitcoin and Ethereum. And taking a look at the one-day chart, we can see it's gone crashing down from highs of 0.014 all the way down to 0.0133. Over the 7-day period, we can see it's when the market bled, it was all the way down to 0.012 before having a massive rally, jumping about 100%, which is quite crazy really, all the way up until 0.019, so more like 80% really, and then slowly again fizzling out, dying down, and slowly sleeping again all the way back down to 0.013. So really this coin is a very, very active coin, always seems to be up and down, very volatile like the rest of the markets. And in the last month, we can see that a rough average is probably around the 0.16 mark. And when the markets bled, it went all the way down to 0.1 before having a strong rebound up to 0.022. So Selfkey is clearly a very volatile coin. Its trading volume is 7 million currently, down 75% over the last day. It's got a market rank of 515, dominance very low. And if you wanted to buy it, you can buy it on Binance or KuCoin. My link to Binance will be down in the description below, and you'll get money off your trading fees if you decide to use Binance and sign up via my link, because on Binance it's the highest volume, meaning buy and sell orders happen the quickest, fastest. And it should be noted, guys, I'm not a financial advisor. Anything I say in this video should not be taken as grounds to invest. I'm simply offering my opinion. So we can see that Selfkey itself, there's quite a few different things involved in Selfkey. The core team has worked on decentralized identity since 2014. So they've got a nice bit of experience and then stuff like Chartered Bank, Bitmax Exchange, GSR, EQI Bank. And Selfkey is all about data and data protection and saving your own data and protecting your own data. They ICO'd in 2017, just 2018, at $0.05 before crashing down 50 times to 0.001. So that was obviously when the whole market after the bull run crashed dramatically. But taking a look at their website, we can see that if we just click on the Selfkey itself website, it brings up some of the functions of the Selfkey terminal. Financial services made easy to sign up in one click, set up a digital identity, a wallet, a bank account, get a loan, get paid in ETH. So it's quite a functional wallet. There's lots you can do within their wallet, and there's lots you can do within the ecosystem of their wallet. And obviously self-sovereign identity means the data belongs to you. All your data is secure, stable, and you control everything about the data and the transactions and everything like that inside your Selfkey wallet and ecosystem. So a nice little article talking about why since the start of the year, Selfkey has gained 450% is this one, because they pivoted into this DeFi sector. And they pivoted into DeFi, which is decentralized finance, a massive thing, a massive sector, a growing sector DeFi has become a massive sector. And data management as well as a sector they're focused on. And we can see here, data has become one of the most valuable resources on the planet, and its analysis, collection, and monetization has helped companies like Google, Facebook, and achieve, blue chip status, because data sector, the data industry is worth so much money, and that selling of data is becoming a massive privacy concern. It's becoming at the forefront of social media and everything we do in today's society. And Selfkey focuses, it's a cryptocurrency project that helps individuals and companies manage personal data, and it's on the blockchain, and it seeks to revolutionize the KYC process and embodies self-sovereign identity. So what is self-sovereign identity? As we can see here, data is the most valuable asset in the world. It puts it back in your control. So The Selfkey ecosystem and wallet is all about the functionality of crypto while securing your data, and the functionality of business transactions while securing your data. So for me, I think its project is at the forefront, and what it's trying to do is at the forefront of today's society. That's why I think, it's a very plus point that they're, basically, it's a plus point that essentially that's at the forefront of today's society, which I think, is a good thing. So, taking again a look at the Selfkey chart, we've already taken a look at that actually. Heading over to the Selfkey Twitter, they post a lot about explaining what Selfkey is and what it does. Here in the Selfkey news, there's nothing about Selfkey specifically, but they've kind of shown you why self-reliance is the future of crypto and self-sovereign identity 5 years on. It's a very interesting concept. And then taking a look at Selfkey website, having a look at their roadmap is always a good thing to do to see what the company's up to. So we can see there's no real updates currently. I think they just need to get a lot of exposure in order to generate, there needs to be exposure towards the Selfkey ecosystem in order to get more people to use it, because what's going to send it to the moon is, in essence, the more people start using the Selfkey website and ecosystem, and then they use and buy key to use the functions of the Selfkey ecosystem, and the more demand there is for the key coin, the higher the price, assuming supply stays the same according to economics. And that is essentially it. And they've got a lot of good functions on their wallet and their ecosystem. It just needs to become mainstream. And I think when they can do that, then they're on to potentially a winner. So what is going to send Selfkey crashing down to the ground is that, a bigger crypto is better and more efficient at doing the data management system. It doesn't have enough functions for people to want to use Selfkey instead of some other cryptos. And essentially, some people might see it as, why would I want to use Selfkey? Because it's a tiny crypto. I don't want to take that risk. So really, they need to prove, and they need to prove that it's a good, unique system, in my opinion, for anything to take off in the future. But it's tackling an industry and sector that I think is very relevant. So it's going to be very interesting to see what happens going forward. But take care. Thank you for watching this video. Let me know what you think of Selfkey down in the description below. I would love to know if you're holding it and everything like that. We can see that the Bitcoin dominance is falling now to 40%, while ETH is 19%, with a 24-hour volume of 207 billion for the crypto markets. That is insane, and market cap of 2 trillion for the whole. Damn, crypto's going crazy. But let me know what you think about Selfkey.